All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Full Body Cast presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Cole Street, Enumclaw, Washington. Wear your hoodie, get 50% off. And they got some new pours down there. You need to remind them. You need to knock them in the head and say, "Hey, Full Body Cast, 15." I had to do that. The lady thought I was joking. She's like, "Huh?" I'm like, "No, seriously." You look at it and like, "Oh, it is here." So do that. I don't know what Andy's going to give you at Mazzalani. I know he's giving my friends stuff, so it's like just say Full Body Cast brought me here, and they got like $30 off their meal. I'm not saying that's going to happen to you. I wouldn't be surprised if some people said Full Body Cast and he gave you $5 off your meal. So it could be like he just spins a wheel in his little room. If you ever see his little room,
that would be fun.
Just to see what you get.
You bring a wheel.
You know
out,
what?
Spin it.
Maybe I'll ask him about that.
I wouldn't be surprised if you said Full Body Cast and he asked you to leave.
That would be a good one. And that's Seth Lou. Seth, talk again.
Hey,
Talk more.
how we doing?
Oh, there's the voice.
There it is.
There he is.
Found it.
And then we've got also Bordeaux Wine Bar. We're doing Full Body Friday tonight, so you're going to miss it. And this is also our Black Friday episode for Thanksgiving. So hopefully everyone had a good Thanksgiving. We got Craig Bentley on the mic.
Yo.
That's nice. Got Corey Bentley on the mic.
I'm here, and that was 8% of Craig.
Remember, before, just so people know, before we started talking, 92% of me doesn't want to be here.
Oh, that's right.
So it's the 8% that is here.
Correct.
That was an 8% Razor Ramon, yo.
And we've got yo. And we've got didn't he pass?
He did.
Yeah.
Like this
R.I.P.
year, right?
R.I.P. the bad guy.
That's sad. We also got the coolest Patreon other than the other 18 I have. Lost another one. We got Seth Loop.
Hey, glad to be back.
Glad to have you here. Nice surprise. Always good to have Seth on. Have you been golfing lately, Seth?
Not a lot.
What catch us up real quick. What have you been doing?
A little in the loop.
Yeah, let's get a little in the loop right now. What we got going on?
Man, working, and the wife and I had a 8-day trip to Maui.
That's right.
Got
You wore the
that
Full
done.
Body cast shirt. Yeah.
Got a couple rounds in Maui.
How was
pretty
Hawaii golf?
Epic. Yeah,
Was it just you and her? Did she golf?
Yeah. No, she went with me, but
She drove the cart.
Yeah,
Did they
she was
charge her?
She was my caddy. No, not a dime.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it was good. We played the Royal Kaanapali, which was super nice.
And both of you guys came back. That's a thing now. I didn't know if I was going to see you guys on Dateline. One of them getting pushed off the rocks, and the other one, you know.
Dude, it was the best thing I've ever done. Like,
Really?
Yeah. It was
Nice.
No kids with us, just the two of us. Huge condo, right on the water, like ground floor on the water.
Please tell me that they had robes.
Oh, absolutely.
You seem like a robe guy.
I got a couple pictures of me laying on a table getting a massage.
Oh gosh.
A robe and a cigar.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How was the massage? Was it was
epic.
it like a brother's massage over at the massage?
Kind of like
They
that.
They climb up on you?
They strip you down and climb on top of you?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, kind of like that. No, it was Hawaii was amazing. I haven't been playing a lot of golf. Only played 3 times since we got back, and that was September. So.
And how's your son's? Was it his first year in the baseball league or whatever, or his second year?
No, so they just had his second fall ball, and they're doing their conditioning and their off-season training stuff, and then they'll fire back up in February for like baseball activities, and yeah, he's looking forward to it. So redshirt last year, got an opportunity to get a lot better at baseball, and so he's hoping to actually win a starting spot this year.
Does he still have the love for it, or does he feel like he's obligated?
Dude, he's a grinder. He loves it.
Nice.
I mean, I don't know if it would really matter if it was baseball or football or what it was, but he loves that daily grind. I mean, he's up at 5:00 in the morning with me. We get a little breakfast in it. We leave the house at the same time.
Still?
Yeah. He's committed.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. And let's see what else. Now your other son moved out Bremerton.
Yeah, and doing really well.
So
got a manager job at I want to say Petco, but I'm going to get slapped for that.
But managing the place.
Yeah.
What age?
22.
Oh,
No, 23 now.
23.
Yeah, my bad.
And then it's always. Does he have anyone that's older? That's like.
Oh yeah.
Who do you think you are?
There's it's a really good atmosphere there.
Good.
They have a really, really cool system, and yeah, he's having a
blast.
They're doing well. Yeah.
Good. Are you? So you are true. Well, are you empty nesters?
No, Caden's still living at home. Doesn't make any sense to spend $7,000.
Agreed. Agreed.
Or $1,000 a month for
yeah.
an apartment in Tacoma when he can drive for 40 minutes. And
100%.
yeah, so he's still living at home.
Yeah.
He leaves at the same time I do and gets home at the same time I do. But he's got a lot of he's doing good in his classes. He's taking wicked smart.
What'd you say?
Wicked smart.
What's that?
Wicked smart.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see. Like a Boston, Massachusetts
Yeah,
type
it's
guy.
that's from
Wicked,
from Good Will Hunting.
Wicked smart.
One of my favorite movies.
Wicked smart. All right. Yeah, I know it did. Really bad. I haven't seen Good Will Hunting. I've only seen the one scene where he says like, "It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault." And
Really?
Christ, that's all I've seen it.
Yeah, you want to go to a habit bar and fuck up some smart kids?
No, I see. I don't know what you just said.
All right.
Just say yeah.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
You like
Sure.
You like apples?
Apples.
I just got a number. How you like them apples?
Were you the guy?
Great movie. Great quotes in that movie. You should definitely put some time aside to watch that movie.
I don't watch movies. I'm not a movie guy.
Well,
Are you a movie guy?
yeah.
So you get home from work,
No.
have a dinner,
No. Well, occasionally.
and then just sit on the couch. What are we watching? Throw on the TV.
Sports.
Is it
Football.
Is it ESPN?
Baseball. God, baseball was
Are we
the
betting
most exciting baseball season we've had in
That
25 years.
was awesome. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. No, it was
None
awesome.
of Corey and Craig's teams. Made
No, I
it,
don't
though.
bet. I don't gamble whatsoever. The most gambling I've done in probably the last 10 years was putting $50 in on Craig's fantasy football league.
Your buy-in is only $50.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's
It's because it's keeps people want to come back. It's not. There's no keepers. There's no nothing.
was this the second league or the first league?
Second,
Oh, okay. What's the first buy-in?
200.
There we go. Because those are the dedicated, serious ones. Now, in our league, we're starting it next year. We had to approve it going into next year, and leave this one out of it because I've got a waiting list, small waiting list, not like I got a ton, but a smaller waiting list, but enough to start a second smaller league, at least an 8-person team right now, or 8-person league. What we have in our 12-person league is the bottom 2 that finish, again, not this year, but next year, they're going to move down into that second league. And whoever wins the top 2 in the bottom league is going to move up into the big league. Because I've had this waiting list that wants to get in this big league, so it's like, well, might as well, probably the same thing that you guys kind of have too. Keep them interested, have fun. You want them, you just don't have a spot for them. And no, you hate them. It's actually torture for them.
It depends on who it is that wants in the league.
Well, yeah, I'm just.
We don't have a spot for you still.
You should have. You should get a third league.
In case you want to know, I don't want to be in your league. I only want to be in Craig's league.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey, my wife's calling.
Best friends.
Hey, sorry, I know you got to go fast.
You're on live.
But I think you're working Saturday, right? Yeah, I'm recording right now. You're working Saturday, right? Tomorrow, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And then Sunday,
Yes, I think so.
and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So you probably don't want a late night tonight.
No.
Do you want to go to Full Buddy Friday?
Yeah.
We don't have a babysitter.
Oh.
Megan and Kane are not here tonight. They're going to be at their mom's, and Madden's working.
Oh.
And I'm recording for the next 3 hours, so I'm unable to get a babysitter.
Well, I guess. I mean, I can see if I can get one, but
I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe Desi's kid. I don't know.
yeah. Okay.
It just hit just now because I went home. I came home and I'm like, there's nobody here, and Madden's out the door. So, sorry.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get rid of you. Just letting you know.
All right.
Are you eating? What are you eating?
Salad.
What type?
I don't know.
Okay.
Caesar.
Sounds delicious.
Sounds good. Everyone likes it.
You've just witnessed parenting live.
Love you. Oh, are we gonna love you?
Oh.
Need to leave that in.
And then a hang up. Ouch.
That's what happens when you leave her to find the babysitter.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen. Sometimes this is what I did. You guys want to hear this story?
Does it matter?
I'll tell you anyways. Last night, so the night before we went to the casino, we lost money at the casino. And so that was 2 nights ago. Last night, Thursday night football, I like making bets now in the NFL. It's the funnest thing I've done in a very long time. And I do a lot of fun things. And those other things are still fun. But this is the funnest thing I've ever done.
Gambling.
Dude, it's like doing merging the two favorite things I like and saying, here's a hybrid child. What? I get to watch football and gamble? Okay. So it's exhilarating. The parlays. So far, I haven't won much, but it's fun.
If I was the Muckleshoot Sportsbook, I would just been like,
yeah, they should sponsor
my
me.
plan is
They should, Homer, if you're listening, somehow get them to sponsor this podcast, and then I will talk about my bets, and then everyone will do what I do and not win any money, and Muckleshoot will win more money. Smart, but I want that. Anyway, so tell Jamie, by the way, we went to the conferences, elementary school conferences. That's the one thing that I look forward to every school year. It's the parent-teacher conferences at an elementary school. You go in, you sit down. They don't tell you anything bad about your kid. They show you all the artwork that they've done. Your kid takes you around the classroom. This is my desk. It's like to take your parent to a work day. Vice, reverse. Take your kid, or take your kid to work day. Take your parent, whatever.
I'm sure you can find a way to bet on that.
I'm going to try and think of one. That's not a bad idea. But I miss it. Everything is like you smell that school, the classroom. It's like for me, it just brings back all that nostalgia of being in elementary school. It's a lot of fun. So we go to that parent-teacher conference. Jacqueline is doing a great job. I'm proud of her. Very smart kid. Doesn't need to work. She read without missing a beat on her test 40 words. She's in first grade. She read all of them, but her comprehension was so she's the best reader in the class, but her comprehension came in at the very lowest. Just doesn't remember what she read. She know how to read it, just doesn't know what it said.
So kind of like you talk, but you don't remember what you say.
Exactly. 100%. You got there before I could even say it.
I'm glad I could.
Yeah. So
Caden can't read for shit, but he knows what he read.
Yeah.
Like, make him read out loud, and it's
Same
terrible.
thing?
Yeah, but I tell you what, like he can break anything down.
Reading's not meant to be out loud.
Well,
Reading's supposed to be just you just getting
depending
into
on
books.
SSR.
Who here likes to read? Like sit
I
down
enjoy
with a book.
reading.
fudge, dude.
I love it.
I love reading.
So I sat in. We were back to
Craig,
Hawaii.
Craig loves reading too.
Yeah, me and Craig over here, big readers.
You know
Come
how
on.
Craig reads books? Craig reads the back cover and then he assumes he knows what the book was about.
That's what. Keep going. Sorry. Go, Seth.
So in Hawaii, I read 2 books. I read a big recommend here for Wooden. It's John Wooden's autobiography.
Yeah.
John Wooden, the basketball coach from
Yeah,
UCLA.
I think Kellen Hall refers to that one too. Yeah.
Absolutely fabulous.
KP too.
Super motivational. Loved it. Sat on a lounge chair with a Mai Tai in my hand and read a book. For
Massage, get your feet
hours
massaged.
and hours. Yeah.
Calves.
And so definitely love to read. I probably hadn't sat down and read an entire book in 10 years and made it happen in Hawaii.
Nice.
That was the kind of trip.
What was the other one? The lusty balms of
Yeah.
the lusty ballads.
I don't even remember the title. It was a murder mystery. My mom recommended. I read it.
Some
It was
sexual, just
It had a
I know,
cowboy on
but
it.
it wasn't good enough to like remember.
Shirtless-
Is that Fabio?
yeah.
shirtless
Yeah.
cowboy.
That
holding
was
the
exactly
woman.
what I was just thinking. It was Fabio back when he did the book covers. Yeah.
What's the last book you read, Craig?
How to heat up a hot pocket.
He doesn't read directions
No,
either.
it was his study book for the
That is true. I do a lot of reading for my job.
Yeah, his study book for the survey test.
Yeah.
So when it's required, you will do it.
This is the survey test. Number 1. What is the number 1 rule?
Is surveying real?
Pretend it's a real job. Pretend we haven't come up with the technology yet. We can survey the moon and we can see what's the craters and everything. But this sidewalk, you're gonna need me to get my trusty little telescope out.
Here's the funny thing. You gave me so much shit, and it's me, you, and Corey. I don't say anything because even if I tried to explain to you, you don't understand it. Mm-hmm. Seth knows that it's a real job, and that a lot of construction people couldn't do their job without having some of it.
I know what Craig does, and I appreciate what he does because I could not do my job without Craig.
But I'm just saying you could have an app named Craig. Like
nope,
with surveying and it's spelled with a C. Surveying, regulating,
like
and
the old
integration.
Craig radios
Grouping.
Listen, my job. I cannot do my job without Craig and the Mystery Man. I cannot do it.
Well, the Mystery Man, kind of on good terms with him, I feel. So yeah, it's a job, and I believe in it. Craig, Mystery Man, 2024. I'm voting for him. Anyway, so okay, so you read the second book was the murder mystery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you get to the end of it? Did you skip a few chapters at all?
No, I read the whole thing.
Was it a choose your own adventure? Because I like those.
Yeah, right. No.
How long has it been for you that you read it?
Grandma Berta recommended it, and
I
and gave it to me, and I took it with me, and once I was done with the wooden one, which
you don't read
wooden
either.
It was amazing.
Do you?
Clive Cussler.
So it's just nonfiction.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's all
all fiction series. Is
Yeah,
This was like the one Berta recommended to me was like that.
Yeah. No, you're like Kelly. Do we go? We're at the end of a hallway, and we're in a cave. Do we go right? Turn to page 78,
or left?
Or left? Turn to page 44. Then you turn, you see it says the end at the bottom. You're like, whoop, no, I didn't mean that one.
I just died. I gotta go back.
The end. Never mind. I meant to go right. Clive Cussler. Jamie's a big reader. In fact, her birthday was a couple days ago. My daughter didn't know what to buy her. I said, buy her a book. So we went to Fred Meyer. I was getting some stuff for Kane. She comes up with this book, and the cover of it. Now Megan is 17, so she's old. She's not first grade. I was talking about. Megan comes up, and she's got a pretty inappropriate sense of humor. Teenagers grow up; they just kind of test the waters, and they get really inappropriate with all their jokes. Oh yeah, David Baldacci, the whole truth.
Yeah, that was the book.
Was there any part of it?
There was a shirtless guy. There was a shirtless guy on the front of it too.
No,
it
wasn't good enough.
I haven't read him, but I've heard.
So the front of the book, the cover.
Have you read Wooden?
Not yet.
I'll bring you
the
a copy.
front of the cover. Tell you a story that Megan got.
I love nonfiction books. So.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
Craig!
it's
I didn't care either. I just didn't interrupt you.
Am I talking?
What was
over
the
you?
what was
I'm
the
sorry.
cover?
We're just chatting over here.
The cover was a wine glass.
The readers are talking.
The cover was a wine glass with 4 wedding rings in it, and the title was
Swingers.
The Swap. so I was like, you should totally buy that for her.
You know the
so she bought it for her birthday.
The Home Goods in Marshall area over there in Covington. There's a really cool bookstore in that area called Wall of Books.
Yeah,
and it's all like you can
so
buy
you read.
Yeah, but it's really like it has all the series. Like if you wanted to have an author. It's all books that somebody has went in there and like sold, so you can buy them for cheaper. It's kind of you can buy.
Do they got Encyclopedia Brown?
You can buy used and new books, nonfiction. They have everything in there. It's really cool.
Do they got Richard Scarry's?
They have everything in there.
I read self-help books.
See, are you being sarcastic?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm not. I read.
I
read psychology. The last book I just finished was Discipline is Destiny.
Dude, I would never read Discipline is what?
Discipline is Destiny.
I will tell you this though. I was being 100% sarcastic, but you would find me probably reading a self-help book before you would some of the other books that you guys would read.
That's what I thought that what Megan got Jamie, The Swap. I thought that was actually A do-it-yourself. I thought it was like a
How to get out? How to get out from underneath?
That's the only thing in my Amazon cart right now is the Pete Carroll.
the Pete Carroll Win
Carroll's book.
Forever,
Yeah.
Live, Work, and Play Like a Champion by Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you know what I want to read? I want to read Tarantino's book.
Yes. Oh my.
I would read
How
that.
could that not be entertaining?
I want to read that book.
Like, come on.
I could not believe that we brought on Seth and we just went down a dive deep of books.
Hey,
That's what listeners.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm not making fun of you, but you haven't read a
we're
book in
deep
how long?
into our 40s now, boys.
Yeah.
We got to
You're-
start talking. About
I'd be
some
willing to
intellectual stuff.
bet. I don't know this for sure. I'd be willing to bet though that out of the 10 people that listen to this show, that 6 of them are also readers.
You know what?
And
I could probably see that too.
Seth is he's trying to round out his show, and they're in the loop. There's a book corner now.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
got
So he has to
a book
recommend
corner.
a book.
Dude, yeah, monthly. You should do a monthly.
Yeah,
you
so
should do
people-
a monthly
people
book.
Hit up,
We can
hit
have a
me
book
up
club.
Hit me up with
Full Body Book Club.
book ideas.
Everybody reads a book with Seth.
Yeah. We'll just do episodes of me reading a book. How's that? Oh,
With that voice, that'd
Yeah.
be awesome. Well, just a chapter though, not a whole book. A chapter, like every once in a while, of a specific book.
and he slid his tongue along her shivering thigh.
And that was the swap.
So I got in this break. This guy's just begging me for money. Hold on.
Are you a bookie now too?
Pretty much. Let me copy this
money.
thing. More copy. Then I'll say it again. Paste. Send.
I feel like the full buddy is starting to be a front for something. What
It should be. It should be. I'm in another break. Let's see if I can find it. So Scary Skelly sent the Senate finally. So here we go. Unfortunately, I still have some sick kiddos in the house, so headed home, but questions are as followed. Would you trade Patrick Mahomes for a first-round pick just to help your chances are not ending in the ass bowl?
He's mad because I won't trade him Patrick Mahomes, and he offered me a first round pick.
And so he's like, set yourself up for next year.
I already have 3 first round picks next year. I don't need more.
Why would you trade Patrick Mahomes for anybody?
Because
Because
if
he's
you're
not gonna
in-
make
Because I'm
anything.
second to last, but I'm 1 game out of moving up to 5th too. So
Yeah.
Obviously, it shows fear of losing and not courage to win on the future. Am I right?
yeah,
I think so.
he's if he loses this week,
He's out.
no, not
nobody's out.
Nobody's out. But I'll tell you this right now: the person in first, Mystery Man,
Yes.
depending on what goes on, will get substantially better after this week, depending on if Jared and I lose, which is unfortunate but probable.
Which is going to be hard for him to get that much better. It's going to get
A tight end in defense.
yeah. It's not going to be much better.
All right. His other one, other question is Abu Dhabi Grand Prix predictions.
I'm gonna take Hamilton.
I take the German guy again, Max Verstappen. Verstappen already won the entire thing. I think these races are all just like for nothing now, aren't they?
Not for my guy.
Is
Rip.
what about
Rip Hamilton. Is he wearing goggles? I think he broke his nose again.
is are you watching the Grand Prix stuff, Seth, or no?
No.
Okay.
Just answer the question.
you're just-
We don't watch it either, but we answer.
You're
it.
just too you're just too busy
absolutely.
in
I
the
love
corner reading.
Pick
I love
Hey, take a. You want Red Bull
Pick
or
Ferrari.
Ferrari or
Pick Leclerc.
yeah,
He's from Ferrari.
Leclerc. Yeah, it's a good pick.
Yeah, Leclerc.
There you go.
That's my guy.
Yeah. He's been rooting for him for years.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm rooting for
spicy.
Yeah, Andretti,
Mario.
the son.
Yeah, what's his name?
Mario Jr.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's not my
Joe. Joe.
Giamatti Andretti. Has anybody ever told you that you look like someone else? Oh my gosh. I walked right into that one with this one. Has anybody ever told you that you look like someone else, celebrity, athlete, etc.? Yes, I've gotten Paul Giamatti, but most recently, I've gotten a few times, in fact, the Las Vegas trip, Burt Kreischer. I was sitting there playing slots
Without a shirt on?
in a hoodie, yeah, without a shirt and like a Smokey the Bear hat. No, I was wearing a hoodie. This guy kept on looking at me from like the corner, and he actually walked up to me and he goes, "Are you Burt Kreischer?" And I go, "No, but I do get that." And he goes, "Man, you look just like Burt
don't
Kreischer."
see that at all.
I don't either.
I know you don't.
Do you know what
but-
I see? I've told you before. If you had long hair, you shave the beard down a little bit, you look more like Dave Grohl to me than Burt Kreischer.
Oh, I've got Dave. I can see that in the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave Grohl for sure.
Bert Crusher?
Bert Kreischer. He's a comedian.
He's a comedian.
It's spelled Crusher.
Well,
I didn't know who you were talking about.
He
but-
actually gets.
He's
His joke is
actually
Bert
really
Chrysler.
funny.
That guy?
Yeah, he's funny.
Craig, what have you been?
Both looks
I can see
and voice. Ed Sheeran.
When you have time, you should listen.
He's got a better body than you.
You should listen to his Russian mob story when you have time.
I see it.
Yeah.
I do see
With
it.
his shirt off.
Yeah.
He's got a movie coming out.
I was gonna say like Captain Kangaroo.
Nope.
Okay.
Who? What?
He said Ed Sheeran. He's got it, voice and face. That's what he said.
That's what he deals with constantly. He's walking down the street and people yell Ed at him.
What about you, Corey? What have you gotten?
And people don't tell me I look
Never,
like anything.
not even one guy. You never gotten it.
I don't look like anybody.
I mean, you really don't. You really don't. I mean, you look like a regular.
I look like I live. Very boring.
Yeah, you just. I don't think you have anything.
You know, I think you're close to is
Actually, I take that back.
the Punisher. What's that guy's name?
I have.
have no clue.
God, what was that? Years ago, I got Zach Braff from some people.
I can see Zach Braff. I can hear it's the voice.
I
in
got
the
that
eyes.
from some people.
Corey, what's the guy's name that plays Punisher? His name's slipping in my mind.
John Bernthal?
That's what I'd say for Corey.
Wow, that's giving me a lot of credit.
I always give my brother credit.
Boo.
What about you?
I think somebody at one point in my life said like it wasn't memorable enough to like even. No, I don't know. I've never been. Who do I look like? I look like me, and that's good.
You do
and
look-
that's good enough.
Seth,
Yeah.
You know-
That is good enough.
You know,
You're
what's-
right.
you know what's
Right?
funny is when I look at you, you know what I see?
Love.
Excellence.
I see me.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
Sorry, Seth.
yeah, I apologize for that too.
yeah.
Yeah, you're being rude to the guest, Travis.
No, I think somebody one time said you look just like, and I'm like, no, I don't. But thanks.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't really look like. Maybe I would. You've got a build though about you. Like you got broad shoulders. You got that. You got a square jaw a little bit. Not square jaw, but you got a nice jaw. I wish I had that jaw. But a wrestler. I'm trying to think of what.
He's hitting on
Yeah,
you.
and I think you got kissable lips
Yeah.
and legs for days.
Yes.
And when you add that voice together,
Let's write a book.
We could. 2 shirtless men on the front of it, and it's
Is it
it's
you
just
two?
No, yeah, it's us just reading books.
So it's a picture book. Oh, you can do pop-up book.
And everything that pops up.
you know what that
Every page.
that
You put
your
your finger through, just like those old ones.
that picture sounds like the hoodie for the In the Loop hoodie whenever
Oh,
that comes out.
Yes, with pop up book. Pick one, Kittle or Claypool. I like how Scary Skelly's like shifted on us. Like he's like, hey, yeah, let's warm me up. Boom, back to the. You don't know what I'm asking.
I don't know if he's saying overall or this week, but I probably gonna say Kittle.
Kittle.
And this is also going to be aired after.
Yeah, he's not.
So it doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't.
Gotta get it in sooner, there, Jared.
I hate the San Francisco 49ers with a passion, but
Still, who do you
I
have?
like
Who do you
George
have?
Kittle
But who do you have on your team?
from the San Francisco
Yeah,
49ers.
you even got one.
No.
He's got a Colt on his team.
Yeah, I'm gonna league.
I've got Colts defense.
I'm gonna league with Edred, where they're all Hawks fans, obviously. And if you draft or are forced to draft a Niner, you have to take a shot at the draft party. So you try to stay away.
I think that should be Eagles fans with Cowboys.
Ooh,
And the Cowboys fan with Eagles. Oh,
New
rules.
That's actually not a bad rule. You're like your most hated team.
Yeah, everybody has to pick their team and their most hated team, and then if you draft a player,
you have to take a
yeah,
shot,
Yeah.
or throw another $5 into the pool.
Nope, I like shots.
Shots better. Okay.
Craig loves shots. Shots.
You know what I hope? I hope this gets adopted so that I have a little bit of a mark on this league. Just a tiny little bit of mark on this league.
So yeah, we're not doing shots.
never gonna happen.
We'll just call the shot something else, so
Yeah.
it won't be the same.
And plus, it won't be. It'll be whoever made it up for your league. I doubt you did.
No, I didn't. It was Edred.
So
Yeah.
he'll be the one getting the credit.
But I told you about
So
it.
you know what? We'll
EJ
call him.
gets credit.
You know what we'll call him? We'll call him E-shots.
There you go.
They're
Has Craig
Bitcoin.
told you how many weeks I've lost only because I forgot to? Oh, I didn't forget. I just didn't go in and take a player that was
On a bye?
week.
I don't think
Did
he
you
had.
get fined for that?
No, we don't get
so
fined.
I know a guy who got fined.
So
for
here's
that.
the deal.
or that had been announced that he was out. I have Jonathan Taylor as my running back, and he was out, and I
So
went
here's
in and looked.
Here's
I've
Seth's,
levied 2 fines this year. So
here's Seth's rule. So I can look past a one guy, right? And I said something to him when he had multiple guys on, but he doesn't want to pick up a player. He hasn't picked up one player the entire season. So all he's going to do is if somebody's on a bye, it has to be somebody on his bench to go because he doesn't want to go pick up anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. This is why my team name's No Chance. No chance.
Your team name
I
should
do
just
like
be anti-waivers.
I picked up somebody because
You had to that week.
I had to.
You had
one
3
week
people
'cause
out.
I
You know
had
what you do?
three out on
Not a
buys or
chance
something.
in waivers.
Yeah.
I would, and your profile picture should be a picture of Chance the Rapper with an X through his face,
Yeah.
where it's just no chance.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the entertainment. Jared Scully says, might try and sneak out tonight, but we all know it's a long shot. Happy Thanksgiving in advance. Thank you. And thank you guys, or happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Hope you guys were well fed. I don't think we've heard in the past, so we'll briefly, real quick, Craig, Corey, and me, say the favorite thing we like for Thanksgiving, what we don't like. I think there's someone that doesn't like gravy in here.
Gravy's gross.
But then I want Seth to kind of expound on his answers. So my first one is gravy. You have to have gravy with anything. So that's my favorite thing. My least favorite thing would be like the thing that your grandma shows up with that it's like a Jello mold that
The pistachio pudding.
yeah,
type
nobody
stuff.
likes that. I don't like that. Craig, go.
So my least favorite is gravy. I don't like gravy on anything. And I love stuffing, but I actually like the stuffing that comes out of the bird, not stovetop. Like the actual stuffing that most people don't like.
What the frick are you talking about? Like the little gut gizzards and stuff? That
No,
come
you
out?
stuff
No,
the stuff in
like,
the bird
yeah.
when
Oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you roast a turkey,
Well, they also come with freaking gizzards and stuff in it, so I thought maybe that's what he was talking about.
You take the.
if you want to do it right,
You
you're
take
supposed
them
to.
out.
You're supposed to
Take 'em out,
You're supposed no.
and then
You're
you
supposed
stuff
to.
it.
You're supposed to cut that stuff up and mix it in with the stuffing,
Yeah.
and
That's
and
fine if I don't know about it.
Stuff it back in the bird.
Yeah.
Number 1, stuffing.
I just cooked a turkey today, actually.
We're almost to you.
All right,
We're almost
go
to
ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
I was
Almost
going
to you.
quick.
We're almost to Seth.
Yeah.
I was going quick so he could go.
We're trying to get into the loop, but we got to get into the loop with Craig or Corey. Gotta
Number
get
1,
kinda-
stuffing.
Yeah.
Bad cranberry sauce. I'd like to hear what Seth has to say now.
There we go. Jump in. So you cooked did you cook it or did you deep fry it?
No, I smoked it.
Oh, you smoked it.
Yeah, I
you mean
did like a
you
6
shot
hour
it?
smoke on it.
Just a shotgun.
No, I did a 6 hour smoke on it.
Have you done that before?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing some in for
Come
us.
on, man.
Thanks for bringing us some.
Is it
You
good?
know, I know
It's
a
already
brother.
in the freezer
I know a
'cause
brother
it's
that would
for
probably bring
Thanksgiving.
it in for us.
Yeah, it's in the freezer for Thanksgiving. We're having Thanksgiving at my house.
So wait, you smoked it and then you immediately throw it in the freezer? Is it a bag?
No. So the way I do it is no stress on Thanksgiving. Like it's literally get a bunch of food out and eat. So I smoke it
That's
the
good.
week in advance and cut it all up and have it all ready to serve out of a baking dish and put foil over it and throw it in the freezer. And then on Thanksgiving morning, I'll get it out and put it
In the
back
oven
in
a little bit?
back in the smoker
Oh,
for
warm it up a little bit?
yeah, just to warm it up and
Get that smoke taste
Yeah.
again? So it's a pre-cooked, warmed up turkey.
Yeah.
I love it. I like to adopt the
Double smoked.
stress-free Thanksgiving.
yeah,
That's
no, it's-
so smart.
I mean, you got enough to do when you're cooking a
Yes.
big meal like that. Like you're doing all this stuff.
Yes.
Like you've got enough to do. That why would
Smart.
I want to
like
monitor
How much are you
the
cooking?
temperature of a
whole thing.
turkey in
You
my
do it all.
smoker for that amount of time? Like I can set up my grill and my Wi-Fi and like have it alert me when it's at a certain
Just like the
temperature and
Pioneers
all
did.
that stuff. Yeah,
Just
but,
like when they get off the
but
the
I'd rather
Mayflower,
do
they're like-
that on a day where I don't have anything else to do than have to do it on the day
because you
where
got
I'm-
3 games to watch
absolutely
and people to talk
Yeah.
to and beers to have and you got to still get stuff going.
Yeah, Grandma's coming. Grandma's 94 now.
Oh
so
my
she's coming.
gosh.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great day.
That's a good day. Who's all joining the Loop household?
Chef Kai and his wife.
Does he
and
sit there and kind of go, I don't like the smoke of this. Yeah, I think you could have done a little more.
Chef Kai's in Texas right now shooting
I saw that.
deer and pigs.
But does he
So-
critique your cooking?
Absolutely not.
Never.
No,
Not even
No.
once.
No,
What a good brother.
no, he doesn't.
I
He-
critique the shit out of my brother.
if I
More gravy.
I'm sure he's picking it apart.
Yeah, in his mouth. He's like,
But he knows better
kinda
than to
dry.
like judge
oh, gotcha.
out loud.
So what's the thing you don't like?
I don't like the green bean casserole.
With the cream.
Cream
any
and
of it.
mushroom.
Any
You
of
don't like it at all.
Any of it.
Yeah, it's
I
just-
agree.
Yeah, it's like
I
it's
agree.
like no
Over gravy?
I love gravy,
No.
but the green bean casserole, like, listen, I would grub on that if it didn't have green beans in it. But like the
So you-
green beans, just
I like the cream
Yeah.
and mushroom soup.
canned green beans are not my favorite food, and
What I really want to get is Craig
or fresh green beans for that matter.
in a
but-
bet where he has to pour gravy over the green bean casserole and eat it for some
But
reason.
my-
For a certain amount of money.
I know you would for a certain amount of money.
Wait. We got an Eagles Colts game.
Yeah, but what am I gonna have to eat?
Well,
Cranberry sauce?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's on Thanksgiving.
yes.
They play each other next week. Right?
Yes.
Don't
No,
they?
this week.
Well, it
Oh,
already
this week,
happened.
yeah.
But
It
what I'm
already
saying-
happened. Eagles already won.
Yes.
No, they haven't won. We don't know
Nah.
yet. So let me ask you: can that be a bet right now that you have to have some gravy on your food, or you have to have some cranberry sauce in your food? How confident are you in your teams right now?
I'll put gravy on my food if the Eagles lose.
What do I have to do? Just eat a thing of cranberry sauce?
You got to eat like a cup
But
of cranberry
here's
sauce.
the problem, though. We'll have to do it another time because we haven't had Thanksgiving in 20 years together. So
Well, okay, so this is never going to happen.
yeah,
I'm just saying it. Whenever you have Thanksgiving,
I don't have Thanksgiving.
wherever you
I
have
don't
it,
celebrate anything ever.
Corey,
I'll be at work.
you come to my house for Thanksgiving. won't
Oh,
you?
look at that
Oh,
invitation.
dude.
Yeah,
He's-
Kai's gonna cook a ham that he just shot this week, like a pig that he shot in Texas. We got two
fresh
we got
pig.
2 turkeys. We got
Fresh
yeah.
pig.
Come on over. We'll
hey,
hook you up with some
what's
dinner.
everybody's favorite pie?
pumpkin. No, apple cinnamon.
What you got?
peach?
Oh, wait, for Thanksgiving
Yeah.
or in general?
No, what? Well,
I like strawberry rhubarb in the summer.
what most
But
people
with
would
Thanksgiving.
make for Thanksgiving pies.
I like the apple.
Did you
cinnamon.
know that you can get in touch with Grandma Berta and she'll make you a pie, whatever you want?
Is this for me or anyone?
Anyone. If you want Grandma Berta
You made
to
it sound
make you a
so
pie-
cool when you're just pointing at me.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you've never had a better pie crust than Grandma Berta's
I'm
pie
down.
crust.
I'm down.
I know you don't like a ton of pie. Which one? What is it? Chocolate?
If there's not a chocolate, I would eat pumpkin if I had to. If you
Dude,
told
I'm
me
gonna
there's
tell you-
nothing else there.
I tried this probably 6-7 years ago for the first time. I choose pecan over any other pie.
Pecan pumpkin pie.
No,
A
pecan.
pecan pie?
Yes,
Mincemeat.
it is delicious.
It is.
Is it the texture or is it?
I
the,
think it's just the taste. I don't know. I don't know what it is because I always was like, I'd look at it. And be
That's-
like, "Meh."
Mincemeat is different than pecan pie, isn't it?
Oh,
Or is it the same
absolutely.
thing?
Yeah.
No, I,
Okay.
yeah,
No,
I
it's
was-
different.
I was
I'm not-
throwing out a different
Yeah.
example. Pecan pie is also
Yeah,
delicious.
but a lot of people look at it and go, and I did for years.
Yep.
So my mom will make a pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving, and she will put pecans on it, like layer.
What
on
is the
top.
layer under the So
It's
it's all
something-
pecans. It's
It's pecans, but there is a
it's the
mix.
sugar like covered
There's some
pecans,
type of
though, right?
mixture, or it's orangish, yellow, whatever it is. There's something in it.
I would eat that
It's
before
not
I would
pumpkin,
ever
though.
try to eat mincemeat pie.
But I don't think minced meat is actually minced meat.
Yeah, but have you?
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah,
it's
but then-
venison minced meat pie. So you take
It's real
you
meat?
take deer meat and yeah. Oh, bro, my favorite pie because it's breakfast food. Like it's not even necessarily dessert food. I prefer not to eat it for dessert. My mom makes one every once in a while, and I'm telling you what, you put it in the fridge, you eat it cold. It is absolutely
Wow.
Do you think that's more like a pot pie though than it is
no,
like an
it's not
actual?
because it's sweet.
Wait, are we
It
extending
has-
this to any pies? Because now I choose shepherd's pie.
yeah, yeah.
a turkey
Anything
pot
that
pie.
comes in the shape of a pie, we're into it.
I like the math pie.
What's that bakery right downtown?
3.1489637392.
Yeah, pot pies.
Look it up.
The Pie Goddess.
Pie got
Yeah.
a
Best shepherd's pie.
Yes,
I've never had that one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Wow. Wow.
I wanted to jump in real quick.
Yeah,
and,
go for it.
and tell you my favorite dish at Thanksgiving:
Yeah.
the cranberry sauce.
That's your favorite?
That Grandma Mary, my 94-year-old grandmother's, with the whole cranberries.
Well, clarify.
In it.
It's not out of the
You
can.
like
No, she's
Homemade.
homemade
cranberry sauce.
whole cranberry sauce
Homemade?
is my very favorite.
I don't know if I've ever had
meal,
homemade.
or part of
Most of
that
the cranberry sauce I've seen still has like
Ocean
the,
spray.
The
Dude, I
can,
like-
like
oh, that's ocean.
indents
Yeah,
on it.
that's like
I like it all.
yeah. No, the homemade cranberry sauce.
I-
not
Homemade
not
cranberry sauce
jelly
is good.
Where do you land on
cranberries.
yams? Because I just started eating them in like the last year or two.
I'm down with them. I do like the little marshmallows that my mom puts on it too
Oh,
to,
no,
to help me
no
eat it when I'm a
marshmallows.
kid.
Yams are
Boo.
sweet potatoes and yams are two different things.
Which one do you
right?
put cinnamon on?
Oh, you're right.
Either. I mean,
But sweet
yams are the really bright.
The sweet potatoes really aren't sweet potatoes around here, though. It's really just white yams.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't really get
Yeah.
real sweet potatoes. around
Where are
here.
you at with yellow squash?
Love it.
Love it too.
Yeah.
My wife puts.
There's only a very few things that I won't eat. I don't like tongue. Kai makes some stuff out
Have
of
you had
tongue,
beef?
Like
Have you-
pate. No, like
You eat liver?
deer tongue.
Okay.
You eat liver?
Brains, sweetbreads. No, thank you. Like,
wait, whoa. Did you say brains
Yeah. So
and sweetbread?
Cow
So
brains.
sweetbreads is brains.
I've had sweetbreads. I had brains.
Oh
Depends on what kind of sweetbread you had.
no,
It doesn't make you smarter.
It's not a bread product. It's brains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then
I've never had that.
And then heart, like deer heart. Like no, thank you.
I haven't had that
Liver, I've had. It's fine. Liver and onions is okay. But yeah,
I've tried all
heart,
those.
brains, and tongue. The tongue, like there's something about it, and and Kai like
It's the
makes
texture.
soft,
Kai
dude.
makes
It's the
a
texture.
pate
It melts
out
in
of
your.
it.
It
Really?
melts.
Yeah,
Oh.
Kai makes a pate out of tongue that like Caden didn't know. He didn't tell Caden what it was. He just told him to put it on a cracker, and Caden put it on a cracker. And he's like, "Oh my god, that's delicious!" And I couldn't, and it smelled great. I put it in my mouth, and I thought, "Nope, that's an animal's tongue." And
I was
that
just
it.
licked.
It came right back out. Yeah,
Have you had the old buffalo or what's the
Rocky Mountain
Rocky
oysters.
Mountain oysters. Yeah, they're not. I mean, I wouldn't choose
never.
to like.
I would never
Yeah.
tongue kiss an animal.
Yeah. I'm not
Darn
going
it,
to.
I would lick its balls.
I'm not going to Colorado specifically to have oysters. Like that ain't happening.
Have you? So, but you had it
Yeah,
and you eat it again.
yeah.
So you'll eat testicles, but you won't eat tongue.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Okay,
It's a texture.
Wait. Time out. I have a theory. Some people, we're getting kind of deep with Corey, and we're in the loop with Seth.
I'm here.
Some people view kissing, making out with someone more intimate than actually having sex with someone. They feel like that's more of an intimate like moment. You can pretty much have sex, but kissing is like top.
And you're drawing a direct correlation between that and somebody not eating tongue or
Having
Rocky Mountain
testicles.
oysters.
Well, that's a French thing. The whole that perspective that kissing is more.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Did you read a book about it?
He's just making shit up over here. Doesn't even know.
No.
I've heard people talk about that because that's the separation for the relationship of love, where
Versus-
you can separate sex and
You
just
could do an
that.
act.
Yeah, that's just an act. A love has all these other stuff with it. My problem with the correlation is we're talking about animals.
Yeah,
so
we just got done
bounce
talking about deer tongue. Eating deer tongue pate. Where did this come
you can
from?
eat testicles, but you can't eat a tongue.
But
And so I'm asking you.
It's not human tongue.
Let
It
me
has
touch-
nothing. It has nothing to
Okay,
do what its
let me
function
ask
is.
Let me ask you.
Would you eat a human tongue?
No, Kelly. I'm gonna ask about
Would
Kelly.
you eat human?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you start, you can't stop.
Do you feel it's more intimate to kiss your wife than to have relations with your wife?
They're already in
Yeah.
love, though.
I mean,
No,
sure.
I'm just saying. Like, so I think that's what it is.
We've been married for 21 years, dude.
But the kissing is it, man. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
No.
I
When
think
you
you're
get
way-
a good
I think you're
makeout
way off.
session with your wife.
I think you're way off
like,
base here.
No,
that's,
not at all.
That's a thing.
The good makeout session, and that's the thing.
Would you rather eat tongue or balls?
Human.
Can I
Would
mix
you rather
them together?
lick? Would you rather lick tongue or balls?
He's like, I'll use my tongue.
Leanna Seversnick brought me a cow tongue burrito a few years during the pandemic. I think I aired it on. I went live on Facebook with it because I had never tried it before. She goes, yeah, she messaged me one day, said, "Hey, have you ever tried this before?" I'd never tried it. All right, got to go live and eat it. So I ate it. That tongue meat like dissolves in your mouth.
So intimate.
And so it is. I've never felt closer to my burrito.
Or the cow it came from?
Lengua tacos.
Yeah,
A lot of people do that. Kai, my brother, is a huge fan.
it's insane. It's
Dude,
crazy.
I don't know what it is.
It's the intimacy.
It's all mental. I don't even know that it's the.
It's mental. I see. I correlated it.
So you like it? Does that mean you don't think that it's more intimate?
No, I think kissing is actually. I believe kissing.
Depends on if it's Thursday.
Yeah,
Where are we
depends.
really going with this? Because my
Well,
wife
no.
doesn't have balls.
Well, no, I know that. But I'm just saying, well, it's like you go to like the Rocky Mountain freaking tacos. Like you can't like eat a vagina. Is there like what? Well, no, I mean like you can't. I'm talking like a cow's vagina.
Oh, we are totally. This is so getting thrown away.
No, we're gonna keep this. You can't eat it. It's not like you go to. You don't call it like, yeah.
I'm sure they do
Frickin'
somewhere.
New England clam chowder or something like that, right? And they're like, "Oh, I'm eating clam chowder, right? Oh, like I'm eating oysters."
It'd be like clam
you're
chowder,
eating-
chowder,
you're
chowder.
You're going to Harvard and kicking some ass for some apples, but you also just ate a whale's vagina.
Fuck up some
And then
snack
and then
kids.
it's like, oh, this is an actual no. This is clam chowder, just like Rocky Mountain oysters are balls.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can't. I'm just saying.
Those are the three things that I won't eat. Other than that, there's nothing on this earth that I won't eat.
Would you eat a human body?
Telling you,
No,
man.
hey, this is a huge.
Once you
This,
have the
I'll ask you
hunger.
this: huge, big joke. If you were giving something just as a sample, and you knew what it was, would you try it?
Yes.
What are you talking
Like
about?
human meat?
Human meat.
Oh,
no.
If someone said, "Here you go. This is somebody's
Like it's already
shoulder."
cooked.
It's already something that's been cooked.
It's already
it
cooked on a
wasn't
burger?
like it was just something, but you knew what it was before.
I'd ask what their
No.
name was.
I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't eat it, especially if it was tongue.
Craig, where is this coming from, man?
No, I'm just asking.
Dark shit.
That's a good question. If you were,
There's a lot of people that would.
But
Craig's trying to start an
I'm
underground
not
business.
saying I'm not saying
I actually have some in my trunk.
I'm
He's
not
got some
saying
human
that,
jerky.
that in a situation like the rugby team and
It's different.
like
I'm not saying that. Well, you
and
have
I was
to.
I was starving.
I'm just
to
saying, if
death.
you went to a store,
Would you cook it,
if
though?
you went
Just
to a
straight
meat
up,
place that
"Arr."
had 30 different type of meats,
And
and one
human-
of them was human that was there, would you be tempted to try it? That's all I asked.
Well, we would live in a whole different world at that
Craig
point.
would,
So
for
maybe it
money.
would be normalized, but probably still no. I
That,
don't know.
That's just. I was just.
How much money
curious.
would it cost me to make
Deep
you eat
thoughts
human?
by Craig.
dude. Craig read a book last night
Yeah, he did.
on how to cook a human.
Ugh.
How much money that cost?
It was from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Was it? Yeah. Okay, that makes
that was
sense.
just squirrel though. Hmm.
Frank thought it was human though.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. All right. Question. Next question. Last question because we're getting long here and we're gonna go to another episode. But Black Friday. Do you guys celebrate Black Friday? And if you do, what are your traditions?
I celebrate Cyber Monday.
Cyberly, that's how he celebrates it.
With tongue or no tongue?
I have a PSA for your shoppers out there. Be nice to your retail people when you're out there on your Black
that's
Friday
a shout
shopping.
out. That's just
Because
yeah.
just because they don't have what you want all the time doesn't mean that it's the end of the world.
So
or that it's their fault that
Yeah.
they don't have it.
well, kind of is. Maybe the guy didn't order it.
That's the hardest part.
The guy's like, yeah, we're gonna skip that shipment of pumpkins.
It's probably the warehouse. So
That's
be
a-
nice to your people.
Dude, best part is saying warehouse. Craig or Corey, do you celebrate Black Friday? It sounds like you work on Black Friday.
Usually yes.
Do you
I've
Try to grab
haven't
a
been
deal?
Black Friday shopping for 10 years.
all right, Seth?
No, never been Black Friday shopping. Never done any like Black Fridays for watching college football because there's usually a couple of games on.
Yeah, they usually got the Apple Cup.
Well, the Apple Cup, but it's not on Black Friday this year. It's weird.
Oh, it's on Saturday?
It's not the normal day. Anyway,
Yeah, so I don't really either. I'll grab a deal or two. Usually I spend the night at my parents' house. We celebrate Thanksgiving, stay up late with my bro. Like play video games and board games and you feel like a kid again. You got your and then wake up in the morning and then cook breakfast for everyone. So that's my
What are you
tradition.
cooking?
Nice.
I could make some mean scrambled egg. I was talking fluffy, delicious, like
Lots
melt
of
in your
butter.
mouth. And
It's
then,
all about the butter and the scrambled eggs.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
I learned that
Yeah.
from watching Gordon Ramsay.
yeah,
Oh,
and then
telling you.
a little milk, a little butter, and then I'm also a big bacon. Smell that bacon in the morning and sausage. I like
I
to
love breakfast food.
Yeah,
I
me
love
too.
hash browns.
Me too. Oh, hash
I
browns,
love
good
hash
call.
browns.
Yep.
Good call.
Recommend for the hash
Shout it out.
browns that come in the
Yeah.
little milk cartons at Costco. Like they come in a milk carton, you pour boiling water in it, you close the milk carton for like 12 minutes, and then you dump it in a frying pan and best goddamn hash browns ever.
Are those good?
They're so good.
I'll have to try that.
Yes, the best hash browns
What are you soaking in what?
it's a little milk carton like
Oh,
you used to get in school.
yes.
And you open it and you pour boiling water into it.
It's like a
cup
single
of
serve.
boiling water. It's not a single.
Is it
serve.
more in
makes,
there?
Yeah, it makes a huge.
It's
amount.
like a cup of noodles.
And
of,
then you close it back up and you let it sit there on the counter for 12 minutes, and then you dump it in a frying pan with a little bit of oil and fry them on each side. And dude, I'm telling you,
Okay, I'm in.
the best hash browns I've ever eaten. And I don't like chunky hash browns like
Yeah.
the hash browns at Charlie's Cafe. Mm-mm.
No, you don't. You don't like the.
No, I don't
big,
like.
It's like a
thick
cross
potatoes.
cut.
You
Yeah,
like
they're
the
like shredded.
Shredded.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do our shout outs and then we'll record another one. Go ahead, Craig.
Shout out to myself.
For inviting Seth.
Nope.
He just stopped.
Just
Oh,
in general.
he didn't invite me. I just
I'm-
saw the truck here. And
I'm
figured they were here.
thankful for me this Thanksgiving.
I just, in the last year plus we've been doing this, I've just never given myself a shout out for. So I won't.
And I'm
You
pretty
give yourself
I'm pretty
a
awesome.
shout out like every 4 episodes.
I'm pretty awesome at what I do, so shouts to me,
Dude, all you do is give yourself shout outs. Corey, what about you?
I gave my shout out in the PSA to all those retail,
All
those retail people out there.
The very year I stopped working, I started working at my current employment. I was out of the retail. I went back to the Enum Claw Safeway. I don't know if you were there or not. If I got a selfie with you or not, but I took a selfie with like Paula.
I was probably there, but I
like a few
probably
others.
refused to
You
take
probably,
a picture.
Yeah. And I was like, ha ha, so glad I'm not working on this day.
That's probably why I
And I
refused to
walked
take a
around
picture
and I
with
took
you.
selfies with all my former employees that had to work that day. It was the best. It was like waking up at like 2 a.m. and you're like, oh crap, I got to get up. Oh wait, I got another 4 hours of sleep. This is great. And then you go back to sleep. It was great. I walked in like I kind of had that PTSD, like choppers and like, oh crap, I'm getting people call to check and oh gosh, grenades going off in the background. And then it was like, oh wait, I can leave in like 10 minutes after I take all my selfies.
I can go make fun of everybody else's
It
work.
felt so good. Shout out to me for that one as well. I'm going to combine the two. Shout out to me for doing that to you. What's your shout out this episode?
So this shout out's been a long time coming. I should have shouted this individual out before.
Thank you.
I just never have.
You don't have to. You're welcome.
Yeah.
No.
Shout out to B Brisbane. B Brisbane is my wife's best
Yeah.
friend for eternity.
Wow, I haven't heard that name in a long
they
time.
They have been like besties forever, but because of that, B has become a big part of my life. Her husband Matt has become a big part of my life. B is one of my favorite people on earth. She is an absolute pillar of the community. She has she's a teacher. She's highly involved in her church, and is a genuinely good person through and through. So shout out to B.
Shout out B. Yeah,
love you.
You never shout out Kelly yet, or Kathy. I haven't heard of Kathy or Kelly.
Yeah, I think I did Kelly.
Yeah, you did.
We haven't done this in like.
I'm
it
joking.
seems like
I'm
a
joking.
year,
You
though.
did. You have. I was giving you crap. Yeah, cool. That's always nice to hear a name I haven't heard in a long time. So that's cool.
You wanna go golfing with somebody that can golf? Go golfing with Matt Brisbane.
I'm sure. I mean,
That boy can poke it. Like
I'm in. I don't
he's
even know what
not
you're talking about.
He's not a big fella, but I tell you what,
You can grip it and rip it.
he can rip a golf ball.
That's all I want. No tongue, though. No tongue. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great, hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Have a great Black Friday. Thanks for listening and take care. Thanks for Seth to come on.
Hello.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be ya.